and
Say
talk.
something, Thomas.
All right, boys, can you hear me?
Okay, I got you fixed. Hold on 1 second. All right, Ms. Thomas, if you will apologize for the blip, you're back live now.
All right. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I apologize for that little sound interruption. So, I was telling you about an attendance challenge. All right. So this month, I got the attendance report, and it had all the other elementary schools on it. And you had some people in first place, and then you had a school in second place. And then we bounced down to LaGrange. Well, where would Miss Thomas like our attendance to be? First place. I told you I'm a little bit competitive, right? So our challenge for the month of finishing October and November is that we can jump from the spot we're in forward. All right, so everybody out there, do you think you can join this challenge with me? And we'll jump on the attendance challenge. And actually, I think later today we're going to hear about one class that had 100% perfect attendance this whole past week. All right, Caitlin and Clark, I'm going to hand the microphone back to you guys.
Thank you, Ms. Thomas. What's next, Caitlin?
Now it's time for our week's Counselor Corner.
That's right, Caitlin. This month, Mr. Mahoney and Ms. Motter have been talking about responsibility.
We all have responsibility whenever we go through the lunch line.
Check out this video on how to be a lunch line champ.
Hello, my name is Caitlin,
And I'm Clark.
and we're from the Leopards Live broadcast team.
Today we are here to talk to you about the lunch line procedures.
Here at LaGrange Elementary, we serve ourselves food.
That's right, Caitlin. That means if you really like those mandarin oranges, you can get a big scoop.
And if you don't really like green beans, you can get a small scoop instead of a big scoop.
This helps us make sure we're not wasting food.
So let's talk about the lunch line procedures.
When you enter the lunchroom, you can get either a white or chocolate milk and a juice. That's right, you can get both.
You can get 2 drinks, but if you don't want the other one, you can put 1 drink onto the share table.
Walk up and get your tray and silverware and get some lunch.
Now you get your entree that you selected, and remember, you can only get 1 entree.
Next, you slide down and select at least 1 vegetable. We usually have 2 choices to pick from, and the lunch ladies do not mind if you decide to get a mixture of both.
Make sure you put your tray close to the food, or else it will spill everywhere.
Next, slide on over to the fruit section. You must select 1 fruit to make a complete meal. Once again, the lunch ladies do not mind if you take a few of both.
The next section is the condiment section. Here you can find ketchup, ranch, cheese, salsa, and all other condiments.
Check your tray. Remember to have a full lunch. You must have 1 entree, 1 fruit, 1 vegetable, and 1 drink.
Now it's time to greet the lunch lady. Give her your lunch number, and don't forget ever to say please and thank you for what they do for you.
For all you water drinkers out there, don't forget to pick up a glass of water if you want one. This is also where you can grab your own napkin.
When you're walking to your table, make sure you're holding everything really good so you don't drop anything and you don't make a mess.
Now it's time to enjoy your lunch with your friends. Make sure you keep your area clean and place any unopened food and drinks on the shared table for someone else to enjoy.
And there you have it. By following these tips, you can ensure that you'll be a cafeteria champ.
Thank you for Scarlett for demonstrating these steps for us to in this video for us to see. Bye, Leopards.
Have a great day. What's next, Clark?
Help me welcome up Mr. Mahoney for next week's activities report. What's happening next week?
Well, good morning, Leopards. We have such a busy week going ahead. Let's put that calendar on the screen, fellas. Oh my goodness, it's going to be one of my favorite weeks because fall break for students start on Thursday. Look at their silent celebrations in here everywhere. We do have some clubs that are meeting Monday and Wednesday, but starting Thursday, you will be on fall break. Go on to the next slide because I have a new club that I want to tell you about, and it's the Rubik's Cube Club. So if you want to be a part of the Rubik's Cube Club and a 5th grader, sign up and join the Rubik's Cube Club. It's going to be fun with Mr. Golf. Make sure you get your forms back in right away. Pumpkin run. Everybody in the building say it with me just like this. Pumpkin run. Pumpkin run! Pumpkin run! Pumpkin run! Either yesterday or today, you got a little purple piece of paper with this QR code for your parents and folks at home that are watching this. You now have no excuse to sign up for the pumpkin run. Everything is right there. One more slide for me, Alacio. The eSpot parents, check your IC settings. If you have set your IC email alerts to private, not only are you're not getting our eSpot, but you're also not getting attendance updates, classroom communication from our teachers, all that jazz. So go into your settings in Infinite Campus and make sure you check your settings. All right, now I'll pass it back to Clark.
Thank you, Mr. Mahoney. Now over to Caitlin.
Now it's time for our recent book box winners. Now, time to help me welcome up Miss Reed for the weeks for Clip Awards.
Good morning, Leopards. I feel so excited to get to be part of a live stream this morning. Miss Motter had me in here this morning. She wanted me to announce that Clip Awards will be announced at a special Leopard rally next week. Mrs. Thomas was just talking about attendance, so let's go over our Wednesday to Wednesday. Over 96% of students here attendance. In kindergarten, our winners are Mrs. Freerman and Miss Pullman's class. In first grade, our winners are Miss Evans and Mrs. Piper's class. In second grade, Mrs. Brown's class. In third grade, it looks like we're still waiting on a winner. In fourth grade, our winner is Miss Robbins' class. And in fifth grade, the winner of our attendance Wednesday to Wednesday, over 96% of students here, is Mrs. Barmange's class. Our overall winners right now, in first grade, oh, in green, does this mean that they had every student here all week?
At least the 96%.
My goodness. Mrs. Piper's class, congratulations on your wonderful attendance, and Mrs. Robbins' class. Students, remember, if you're feeling well, make sure you come to school, because if you're not here, you're not learning.
Miss Reed, I need to tell you something. Miss Pullman's class on there, last Wednesday to Wednesday, 100%.
Way to go, Miss Pullman's class!
And Miss Robbins, fourth grade, the last 3 weeks have been at 99%. 3 weeks in a row. Is that amazing?
And that's going to show up with their learning in progress. Well done, Miss Robbins' class. Back to Caitlin.
Thank you, Miss Reed. What's next, Clark?
Now it's time for today's pledge, led by Miss Barmange's class. Please, everybody, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now it's time for our daily roar.
Give me an R. R. Reach for high goals.
Give me an O.
O.
Offer my best.
Give me an A.
Appreciate others' greatness.
Give me an R.
Realize my potential. Have a great day, Leopards.